Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. It looks like Santa Claus has dropped off all of my Christmas gifts. Right now, here we are heading into New Year's Eve tonight, and big football day today. San Francisco 49ers, we went out there. We played our game. We beat the Washington Commanders pretty handily. We had a really good game. It was close for a little bit. Sam Howell honestly played a really good game. I feel bad that Sam Howell is going to be like the latest Washington quarterback run out of town. We went over it the other day, but like, Heineke, Cousins, it's like they're never satisfied with what they got going, but more than likely, it looks like they're going to have a new GM. They're going to have a new coach. This new ownership is going to be coming in and sort of like taking place. So, Sam Howell, there's people out there who think there's a good quarterback. Hopefully you find a good place to land and you get a chance to play out there again. But man, Niners defense stepped up today. Honestly, heard a good quote from Fred Warner, basically saying that the Niners offense has lifted them up as good as they are, and they didn't have a good game against Baltimore. But the defense really didn't do anything to help them out. They didn't. They could have made a stop here. They could have got an interception. They could have hit him more. Got a few sacks and pushed him back. But Baltimore is a damn good team. They went out there and they ran wild all over Miami today. Another good football team. Your heavy favorite right now has to be Baltimore. A lot of people got to be putting their finger on Baltimore as the guys to win it. In the offseason, honestly, I heard a lot of people saying that the Ravens had the best chance to win the Super Bowl this year. People weren't saying the Niners. They were saying the Ravens. And I don't want to doubt them. I always think about, back in 2000 when I was working at Pizza Hut, this delivery driver out of the middle of nowhere basically said that he thought the Ravens was the team that was going to win the Super Bowl. They went out there and they won it. I still think about that to this day, 20 plus years later. You can't count this team down. But I don't know. All in all, a really good day. Really didn't see the Eagles dropping a game to the Cardinals. Murray, I've said what I've said about him. Basically said, I'm not 100% sure that he is, a number one guy in this league. Is he really as good as people think that he is? Or is he still, living off of hype of what he could be? But they went out there. They beat the Eagles today. Scored a touchdown with about 30 seconds left. And then the Eagles got the ball back, but they weren't able to run down the field. They ended up throwing an interception in that game. Really good day of football. Right now we got the Bengals and the Chiefs going. Wanted to bang this video out because after work I got to drive up to Placerville. Eat some dinner and do some things, drive back home. And I didn't really know when I'd have a chance to get this up. Got to be back at work tomorrow, so it's not like we're going to be living it up, waiting for the ball to drop. But maybe we'll at least see the East Coast feed. So that's the way it works these days. Thank you, guys. Awesome to see the Niners get the win. Brock Purdy. People, after Lamar Jackson stayed today, I'd still put up a fight for McCaffrey to be there. But the MVP is kind of a quarterback award. And Lamar Jackson, a guy that the Ravens didn't even want to pay to bring back, looked like he was going to play anywhere but Baltimore in the offseason before they kind of had to sign him because there was just nobody else. Kind of forced their hand. Looks like he's going to be a two-time MVP. I mean, he threw 5 TDs today. Did he just throw 4? He lit it up against a Miami team that's really freaking good. And, they weren't like sitting them like, the Niners were in a good situation now. Niners, we don't have to win. We're going to go out there. If the Rams beat us, the Rams are in the playoffs. We're not just going to hand them the playoffs and say, here you go. So we're going to play. We'll get into this with you, but definitely might be a Sam Darnold day. But, you don't have enough guys that everybody can sit. But the important guys that need the rest are going to get it. Hopefully, we can rebuild that defensive line with Armstead. We can get Juan Jennings out there catching balls. Just get guys to heal up. We really got 2 weeks. We got next week, and then we got the first round bye. Huge. So Niners get the win. Let's roll. Peace out, everybody.